Hey WBO, hey Brad. Okay, mainly just Brad. Bug Turtle's here to say happy Brad Day / birthday. They should release this video by the time it's that day and not before, not after, because that doesn't make sense. Anyway, happy birthday, Brad. This is actually my first time participating in a Brad Day event. So I'm kind of excited and scatterbrained and I don't know what to say because just... Brad, I know that we don't know each other on a personal level, but I've been coming across you on the internet multiple times. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird to say. Pretty sure you know what I mean. Known you since the Beyblade.com forum days where it took forever for a post to be posted because it ran through a moderator first and they only had one of those and it took forever. And then I joined Off the Chain and changed my name a bajillion times. And then that shut down. And then there was like nothing for a while. And then there was Beyblade, and then I joined, not because I wanted to play competitive spinning tops, but because I wanted to stay with the community. All of that. Since Beyblade.com, Off the Chain, Beyblade, and now WBO, it's grown to be a truly international thing where you've got tournaments popping up in East Coast, West Coast, Middle Coast. Well, that doesn't have a coast. You've got a bunch in Canada, and then you've got tournaments all over the world. And we even have sub-forums of WBO that don't speak English as their first language, which is really nice because it truly deserves the name of World Beyblade Organization. I know that I don't play Beyblade, but I'm happy for the community, how it's grown and how it's progressed so much since back in the day when there were only a few people who knew about competitive Beyblade. And now there's just a bunch of people, there's just a bunch of knowledge everywhere. It's a really good system, and I hope everything's going well at your new job, and I hope that WBO will flourish forever. That's pretty much it. That's it. So, Brad, happy birthday! Subarashi!
Hey guys, WBO and all bladers out there. My handle name on the site is Kel, and I'm making this video. Originally wanted to get a compilation of a lot of veteran players for this year's Brad Day, which is kind of like signifies the start of the WBO, as well as Babe Brad's birthday. It's the third year they're doing that, so I mean, I guess say a few thoughts of my own on the subject. So. First off, I am really amazed at how fast the community has grown the past couple of years. Even though I left the committee a while ago, the speed at which it's grown and the size of it right now, it's absolutely phenomenal. So kudos to all the existing moderators and committee for doing a great job. You obviously got to thank Brad. I mean, whenever you have an online community, you want to build one, you need to lay a very strong foundation. And I mean, I recall Brad putting countless hours in developing the base for that. Everything from the Bay Point system, messing around with that, with the layout, with constantly pushing and being very active in the community to spur discussion. So, I mean, just look at it, post count. So, I mean, I had a lot of fun on this side. I had a lot of fun reading Off the Chain way back when. So, thanks to Brad. I mean, for the time I was playing, I had a great time, and it's good being friends with you. Peace out, WBO, and have a great Brad Day.
Hello, World Beybladers. This is Heido, aka DJ Spider 5 here, speaking on behalf of Brad for Brad Day number 3. Alright, and I've been browsing off the chain since I was about 14 years old. I'm 22 years old right now, so it's been a considerable long time that I've been in the community and had an influence on it. And I've got to thank Brad for a lot of things. If it wasn't for off the chain, if it wasn't for creating that website, paying for server costs out of his own pocket, I believe the hobby of Beyblade would have been dead as a whole to this day. And we have to thank Off the Chain for that. There's a lot of things Off the Chain inspired as well, such as Beyblade Spirit, Beyblade Spin, Beyblade K, a whole ton of other Beyblade hobby-based websites out there, including Namashi, and it also inspired a lot of people to actually get up and actually play some Beyblade. And yeah, we have to thank Brad for that. And if it wasn't for him, then yeah, Beyblade would be dead. So thanks, Brad. Happy Brad Day.
Hey WBO, hey Brad, this is Kay. I know this video is going to go on for some time already, so I'll try and keep this short. I have one anecdote that I want to talk about regarding Brad. A couple years ago I did an assignment in high school, and it was about what constituted a meaningful life, and I interviewed Brad. One of the questions I asked was, what accomplishments are you proud of? And here's what he said. He said, of course, I'm very proud of my work with the World Beyblade Organization. It's gone beyond my expectations, and it makes me happy that I could bring so many people together. In fact, it seems I'm a catalyst for bringing people together. People often meet and connect through me. That's probably what I'm most proud of. And personally, I think that this type of person is what made the difference between the WBO and all the communities that preceded it after Off the Chain closed. Brad always knew exactly what he wanted. He had a goal in mind, and he would settle for nothing less than success. And he had a vision, and he followed through with it. Personally, when he left, I was kind of scared about how we would move forward, because how do you replace someone like that? And I wasn't sure if we were able to follow in his footsteps. But I think we were able to, because when he was there, day in and day out, we watched his drive, his determination, and to make this community the best that it possibly could. And I think that inspiration came with us when he left. It stayed with us, and I have to thank him for that, and I think the whole committee does, and everyone that was on the committee. So thank you, Brad, and happy birthday.
Hey Brad, this is Cyborg from Singapore. On behalf of the Singaporean members of WBO, Off the Chain, and Beta Mashi, wishing you a happy 23rd birthday and happy Brad Day. For the past few years, or many years in fact, you've done quite a lot to contribute to the community, and we really appreciate it. Live long, and best of luck. Hope to see you again. If Nick doesn't send a video, I'll guess that this is representing him too as well. Okay.
Hey Brad, happy birthday.
Hey Brad, it's your old buddy Efron here. I just want to say a few things today. For me personally, I really appreciate all the work that you put into the community. Remember joining back in 2002. A few words, I can say that because of you, you gave me a sense of community when I was going through some hard times. So I honestly appreciate that. I don't think I ever told you that, but yeah, that's out. But I'm also glad to have met you back in 2009. I remember going to the restaurant with you, Annie, and Jonathan, and every time I have Japanese food now, I always picture you sitting there shouting chicken katsu, something like that. Something else is if it weren't for you, I would never have heard of Gact, and I wouldn't have some killer moves like this. Picks me up all the ladies. So in honor of Brad Day, I decided to get a drawing of you put on my back, tattoo. It's a little red right now, and it's kind of itchy, but I could show you. It's a little... I'm kidding. But in all honesty, I do have a drawing of you right here. Something that I've been working on over the summer, kind of creepily without telling you, but I figure Brad Day would be a good day to tell you. It's not quite done yet, but I'm still working on it. but I should get it done eventually. I can keep it updated. Here it is, I guess. I don't know how well you can see it, but hopefully you like it. So happy Brad Day and happy birthday.
Evening, Brad. Is it coming up on December 5th already? Year goes by so fast. So apparently there is a movement of some kind, some sort of request to for all of us to get together and make a compilation video for you, wishing you a happy birthday / happy inaugural anniversary of the World Beyblade Organization / happy Brad Day. So I thought I'd throw my little contribution in now that I apparently have the means of recording such a thing. I finally am stepping into the technological revolution here. As you can see, I got myself a nice little haircut today. I'm going to be doing a production of Annie coming up shortly, and need to look like a man from the 1930s. So, did a little bit of research online, got my hair did. So, this fellow up here, if you're wondering, in the picture, that is my great-great-grandfather, James Newton Potts. Was apparently a general for the Confederacy in the Civil War. So, hey, be that as it may. Anyway, so I hope things are going very well with you. I was doing the math today, and I realized that it's probably about 8 years as of right around now that you and I spoke for the very first time online. Didn't meet you in person until the following May. But I would say that it was around December of 2003 that I first came across your old website, OTC, and began to get involved with all that stuff. And little did I know at the time that a website involving spinning tops would be one of the most influential things in my life and my adult formative years. It seems a little silly when I say it out loud, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Some of the best memories of my life and some of the best friends I've ever made have been all because of you and that silly little sport hobby that we have. So, every now and then I just kind of reflect back on that, and I'm very thankful for it. So, 23, right? It's going to be 23 this year? Yeah, that's a good one. You're entering your mid-20s, and there's kind of no kidding around about it at that point. That you're well into adulthood, and I'm very proud, very thankful that I could be there for part of that journey, for a good chunk of that journey, I guess. We've known each other for very close to a third of my life. And just under a half of your life, and can't think of a better friend to have spent that with. So, in honor of that, I picked up some 30-year-old port here. This was bottled in 2007, which means it was brewed in 1977. And coincidentally, I'm about to turn 30 myself this year, so this port. Age-wise, because it stops aging after you bottle it, is about just a little bit older than I am, and it tastes very good too. That's a little leftover from Thanksgiving, the American Thanksgiving, not the Canadian Thanksgiving. We like to crunch all of our holidays together, and just kind of celebrate it all in one go, and then just do nothing for the rest of the year. You guys seem to spread things out a little bit more, but with Brad Day, I guess we're crunching another one in there. So we're looking at it as we're tossing a little bit of American influence your way. So I hope things are all going well in Montreal. I would love to see you again sometime real soon. Hopefully sometime in the near future I can either head up there, or we'd love to have you come down and visit us here in Rochester. Actually, I'm in Geneva at the moment. And my folks might say hi. Wish Brad a happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Brad.
And my dad's up in the front room. He's watching something. I'm not sure. I could carry it out there, but, well, yeah, I'm lazy. Anyway, I'm coming up on 5 minutes here, and they told me that I should keep this short, so I should probably wrap this up. And frankly, we talk all the time anyway, but I hope you enjoy this segment of the video, and have a happy birthday, happy Brad Day. Take it easy, buddy. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Raz. If you're an old hat to the Bebe community, you might remember me from an old forum called Off the Chain, maybe. I used to moderate there a long while ago, many years ago. And even though I'm an adult now, or so I like to think, and I have no time or energy really to keep up with Beyblade anymore, I still hold many fond memories of it. And that's really the reason I wanted to do this video today. Because when I think about Beyblades and the fond memories I hold of it, I also think of Brad, because I hold the two synonymous. The first time I met Brad was on a really old forum. It was probably called something generic like Beyblade Community or something. And I was 14 at the time. I'd only just got a PC. I'd only just got the internet, so I was very new. And I must have sounded quite silly at the time. But the Beyblade community, they were really nice and accepting. That might be because I was a girl, but I won't hold that against them. And it was there that I met Brad, and he came off as being very bold, very confident. He always knew exactly what he was talking about. He was very knowledgeable about Beyblades, and he impressed me. And if anyone tried to tell him he was wrong, he would knock them down with some cold, hard logic. And if ever he was wrong, he at least had the good graces to acknowledge it. But he demanded the respect of this small community, and he got it because he warranted it, because he had such a passion, and he had this charisma, and he had the knowledge to back it all up, and he gained the respect of this small group, this ragtag group of Beyblade enthusiasts, and they were, he was 13 at the time. When I found that out, I was amazed, because he was a year younger than me, but he was demanding the respect of kids like years older than him, sometimes many years older than him. And that's really how Off the Chain started, and Baywiki after that, etc, etc, because Brad believed in the Beyblade community, and in turn the Beyblade community believed in Brad, because he knew the demographic, he knew what the Beyblade community needed at the time, and he evolved to suit their needs as it arose. And that's really how I think the Beyblade community has survived online for so long, even without Beyblade existing anymore. It still managed to continue, because I think Brad was behind it all the way. And even after all these years, he still has the same driving force he had when he was 13. And that is one thought. It's with him when he goes to sleep, and it's there again when he wakes up in the morning. And that one thought is that Brad Tiller loves spinning tops, and he will share it with the rest of the world. And in that way, I think Brad reminds me a little of a howler monkey. Bear with me, because he will go out and he will find the tallest tree he can, and he will go right to the very top, and he will sit there and he will shout for 5 kilometers about how much he loves Beyblade and how much he wants you to love it too. And If that doesn't reach his desired target audience, he will go out and he will find a larger tree, and he will go to the very top of that, and he will shout louder and further. And if that doesn't work, he will sit at the bottom of a ravine and he will let the echoes travel for miles and miles and miles. And if that doesn't work, well, he'll join a large toy company and he'll pretty much take over their PR for them. Even though Brad is, he's just on the cusp of adulthood now, he's managed to resolutely stay a child at heart. And I find that immensely commendable, because his unwavering energy and commitment is, it's led him to where he is today. And after all these years, I find I still keep half an eye on what he's up to, because he still manages to amaze me. And even though I've never met him in person, I think that he's been one of the major influences of my childhood, and he's had a positive effect on how I've grown up, and I imagine he's affected many others in a similar fashion. So I just wanted to say thank you, Brad.